Sup. Welcome back to Blazy B, where I'm Blazed and I'm B. So, today I want to talk about the chiropractor. I am obsessed with the chiropractor. The chiropractor. I'm obsessed with the chiropractor. I love the chiropractor. Saves lives. Seriously. And I guess I used to go like a little bit as like a kid, mom would say, for like different things, but not, we weren't like a regular, she was, she was, but we were not like, kids going to the chiropractor all the time, teenagers going to chiro, occasionally when it was like needed. But as an adult, I love the chiropractor, and I had not really gone that much until we were in Washington, and the chiropractor's down the street. Mom found him. She started going him. He's really great, Dr. Romney in Kent, Washington, and so she started going to him. Okay, great. And then COVID hit. Well, no. Pre-COVID, actually, I was working for Kiewit and I pinched my sciatica. I was like sitting on the couch and I just like something just dropped in my hips. And I was like, ooh. And I got up and I fell down. Like I needed a push button. I fell and I can't get up. Like legitimately. It sucked. It really sucked. And it hurt so bad. And I called mom crying. I mean, like I'm a full-blown adult. I was probably, I want to say 24. Um, yeah, working for Kiewit in Seattle. And oh, yeah, it was bad. And so anyway, could not get off the floor for like 45 minutes until mom got home and we got me up. And I mean, I was in so much pain. And I'm like, holy smoke. She's like, you got to go to the chiropractor. I'm like, okay, you're absolutely right. So I had to like shuffle in. I mean, like I was like hunched back to the point. I'm like bent over at the hips. I hurt so bad. I had never had like that type of pain ever. Ooh, it was rough. So I go to the chiro. He's like, we got to get you on like a full month hardcore. I'm like, okay. So I was going like 3 days a week for 3 weeks and twice a week for 2 weeks. Or more than that. And it, man, I needed it. Anyways, full adjustments, neck, back, all the good stuff. And man, I could like walk again without pain. I mean, I really could not walk at that point. Like I didn't want to go outside. I couldn't hike. I mean, like I could not like lift myself up. I was so much pain. So anyways, I did the full treatment plan. It really seriously changed my life. How you walk, you get up, you're able to do all these things. It just pushes you back into alignment. Highly recommend. So after that, I was like, okay, I got to do this more often. So for a little bit, I think I was going once a month, or like popping in kind of every once in a while. But mom was going once a month. She was always on the schedule for once a month. And then COVID hit, and then I was home. And then my neck was hurting. Also, I was sleeping on, P square type beds. So in Costa Rica, they just do just like wood bed frame slotted, and then it's a pure foam mattress. So you feel a lot of that wood at night. You're pretty, on that wood. So I slept. I guess it's actually really good for you kind of to be like more flat like that and not supported by something else. And just let your body like naturally be in its place. But that's rough. That's rough. That's hard. So it was like, okay, I'm home. I need an adjustment from sleeping in that type of bed for 2 years. So went in, got an adjustment. Love the guy. He's really cool. We have good conversations. Okay, great. And then COVID hits. I'm home, and I can't find a job. I'm like, what do I do with my life? And so, anyways, he's like, hey, I need someone to work for me. So I went and worked for him for a hot minute, for like a few months. It was incredible because I learned so much about the body. And he's like a big, naturopath type of guy. So he's got just like recommendations of really good stuff, which I totally appreciate. Um, but I got an adjustment once a week. Life was made. I was feeling great. My body was like, oh man, I feel good. Like I have no pain at all. And when you get up into, late 20s, early 30s, you're starting to get the feeling that your body is kind of going downhill. And so I'm there. And a chiropractor really can help with that because you're just, man, just that pain goes away. It's kind of crazy. So I, work for him, all the great things. And then I went to Illinois. And now that I'm in Illinois permanently for right now, it's like I need to find a chiropractor. So I finally got into a chiropractor. Oh my God. I feel so good right now. I am like so good right now. So I got like a referral from a friend, which was great, and that got me like free x-rays and free exam. So that's a huge chunk of cash. And then I've got insurance now, which is like a big adulting thing for me. And off the marketplace, like I figured it out. I did it. And one of my biggest requirements was something of chiropractic on the health plan. So I do have pretty good insurance with that. So I'm pretty pumped about that too. So I went in for all those exam and like x-rays and stuff. And then I came back. And so I got an adjustment today. And you like don't, you're kind of trusting a chiropractor. I mean, like you're trusting a chiropractor, not to snap your neck. But at the same time, like I have been to chiropractors. Like I'm just like hoping that this is like a good one. Cause some are not, doctors. You need like your fit. You need to like look around. And it's hard because you just want like efficiency. Like this is what blah blah blah. Just treat me. Like please be good. But sometimes you don't find the good. So I think I found the good. I'm really glad I got referred. I mean, like, whoo, baby. Oh, just like gets it. Well, he popped my ears. I've never had my ears popped. And I have like ear pressure, stuff. And I'll like lose half of my hearing a little bit. And then I'll like come back and I feel like I'm in an airplane and I hadn't been on a plane in like months. It's just like pressure buildup and movement. Really sucks. Really, really, really sucks. So he cracked my ears. So good. So good. So good. So good. Oh, and then he just got my neck and then my hip. Like I walked out of there feeling hundy pee, man. Hundy pee. Like pain reduction to a maximum. Also, the best thing about this, so I get this manual adjustment, which love a manual adjustment. And then he's like, hey, I need you to go sit in this chair. We hook you up to this thing for 10 minutes. Have fun. See you next time. I'm like, sick. So it's like a little tens unit that like, can hit it. So I guess I was wimpy today. She's like, tell me when it's like, it's like pulling. And I'm like, okay. So I like got to like a spot where I was like, I could be vibing here for a while. And then later she was like, yeah, that was a little bitch level. I was like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know it went up that high. She's like, yeah, come on. You could do more. I was like, okay. Okay, next time. But I sat there for 10 minutes getting like a, tens unit type of thing on my lower back. And then I walked out of there feeling honey pee, honey pee, honey pee. Whew! Man, the chiropractor immediate relief. That's not like a drug. You know what I mean? That's pretty incredible how that can change in just a little amount of time. Granted, obviously, it's a fresh, crack. So tomorrow, might be feeling a little sore, might be a bit of adjustment, but oh, I'm on the path to my L5 not being a screwy little bitch. Yeah, it's just like, so I saw like, my spine today and he was like, look at these discs. They're nice and thick. And then you get to this one. This one is not. It's very thin. He's like, honestly, not good. He's like, I would expect this on someone who's like, 67. I was like, oh, okay. So 31. No. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. And then that's where I was like, where's my sciatica to that? And he's like, it's right on it. So like I just am like constantly pinching it. It's just got so much pressure, and that disc is just kind of like ground to a tiny little pucky puck. So yeah, working on it. Spine stuff. But if anyone is like scared of chiropractic, don't be. It's really healing and incredible, and it does wonders for the body. I mean, your body's all connected. That's the coolest freaking part. From your head to your toe, you're all connected, all your nerve endings. And so for something to be a little off and push on something else, it can affect so much. So then when you get adjusted and you're like in alignment, your body's like moving and all like the normalcy that it should be. And oh my God. Oh my God. It highly recommend. Highly that's all I'll say. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Chiropractic save lives.